What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Tima Seawalk Music. So, guys, this beef is officially out of LA County with two people I'm quite fond of. First, let's talk about Tariq Nasheed. Now, I've been following Tariq Nasheed for quite some time. At first, I really didn't care for the guy, but then I looked at some of the stuff that he was doing. I felt like, he had some level of professionalism on delivering on some of the things that he talked about. I do agree with many of his talking points, especially as it relates to the black community and things like that. So he kind of won me over in that respect. And Tariq is a charismatic guy. I've had my differences with Mr. Tariq Nasheed. I think I put out a video earlier this year, and about 3 weeks after that, he kind of issued out a warning towards me. And most people were like, well, why you didn't respond back? The reason why I didn't respond back is I actually like Tariq Nasheed. I don't have any real issue with him. The only issue that I had with him was about some of the fundamentals of what he was talking about that I disagree with. And there's a second guy, Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. Now, his real name is Brandon. Now, Brandon used to also criticize me for being a Tariq Nasheed supporter. In fact, Brandon has videos on YouTube criticizing me. This is stuff that, I kind of felt like he could have called me and said, hey man, this is what it is. He publicly goes out and does something. I don't like that about Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. But again, people always ask me, well, why didn't you go after him when he said what he said? I like the guy, right? I'm not gonna go back after somebody that I think is, that I feel like is I'm sort of friendly with, even if I feel like they make a mistake in how they do it. I'm not gonna try to go out there and publicly assassinate people, right? But that's just my two personal experiences with these two dudes. Again, different sides of the spectrum. I don't have anything against either of them. Both of them have their good points of view. But now the issue comes with Pan-Africanism Strikes Back in his commentary towards Tariq Nasheed. Now, Tariq Nasheed has been, for some people, hostile towards African immigrants as of late. And what some people will say is that earlier on, Tariq Nasheed was more or less into Pan-Africanism. He put out Hidden Colors. He's went to South Africa. And I was in London when Tariq Nasheed was trying to come to London and kind of push his Hidden Colors premiere. And that was kind of at the same time that he was having some issues with Nigerian Americans in London, in the United States, or Caribbean Americans, things like that. And I found that kind of be interesting because the UK is nothing but Africans and Caribbeans. But be it as it may, that was the issue, right? And we have all had some issues with, let's say, the African community in America or the Caribbean community in America. And that kind of, divide has been growing outside of Tariq Nasheed. But it has been Pan-Africanism's Strike Back's point of view that Tariq Nasheed is a grifter. And so he has made a lot of videos, many videos, even videos that I said, listen, man, why don't you stop talking about this guy? Because, if Tariq Nasheed has a fan base, then they're not going to stop listening to him and come to you, even if you feel like you're right. It's just not going to do it, right? But, like I said, Pan-Africanism Strikes Back believe that Tariq Nasheed is not going to do anything with the money he raised for the museum. The museum is never going to be built. And so he's been actually coming out and going to these protests in LA, going to where the venue is supposed to be at. And then from what I understand, Tariq Nasheed has kind of responded in kind by flagging some of the videos. Now, there is a person where Tariq Nasheed got some pictures of where actually Brandon actually lives and posted those and showed who Tariq, where it was. So now the beef is going from, some online criticisms to being personal. So much personal that Tariq Nasheed has started to really call him out publicly. I will play a piece of this particular stream that was posted up last night. And we can kind of hear Tariq Nasheed kind of going in on Pan-Africanism Strikes Back, and then I'll come back.
This is his big fat ass right here trying to work out, trying to be tough with his wide ass hips. He got wide hips. Look at him. Again, I'm not going to give his big fat ass too much shine, and this is another angle of his big, jolly, Countess Vaughn built ass. But he's a big, fat, jealous bitch. And Brandon Tucker, I know you're listening, you big, fat loser. He sits up just making videos lying about me all day. Tariq scams. Tariq I did some scams. Tariq scams the money from Haiti. Just making up stuff like a bitch. He's very jealous. He's about 5'6", fat as hell, janky hairline, thighs rubbing together like a big old bitch. I'm tall, beautiful, sexy, and respected. So this is so damn jealous. Yes, this he makes donkey booty workout videos. This big fat you ain't slick, Brandon Tucker, with your fat ass. And by the way, so I posted some pictures. Somebody sent me some pictures of his ass outside of his crib. Nigga, that wasn't me who took the pictures. Some people sent me the pictures of your fat ass. You ain't I don't get no brownie points for pulling up on your fat goofy ass, because all you gonna try to do is sue. This has been trying to instigate somebody to touch him connected with me so his fat ass can be in courtroom. If somebody touch his fat ass, he get up there trying to act tough. The minute somebody touch his fat ass, he's up in court just like this. His fat ass is gonna be up in court with a blouse and a bayang like Rachel Gentile. This fat is gonna be in court trying to sue me the minute somebody connected with me touches his big fat jolly ass. Again, I'm not gonna address this dude every day. This is a one-time thing. This is built like a damn toaster with feet. You big bitch ass thing. Hey Tariq got all this money, Tariq. You be getting all this money. You got $8 million for a museum, Tariq. Where's the museum? Where'd you get all this money, Tariq? This hoe, you big fat titty bitch. That nigga pulled up to the protest like that. Where's Tariq? With his legs out. This nigga went with his big fat juicy legs out. Hey, where's Tariq? Tariq, anybody hit me? Anybody hit me? I'm gonna go tell the police. Where's Tariq? I'll fight you with my heels. Where's Tariq? I'll fight everybody. Anybody wanna touch me? This went his fat ass up there trying to get beat up so he can file a damn lawsuit. You big jolly ass nigga. You jolly ho. You all fuck boy. You dig?
All right. So you've heard that clip there, and you've seen some of the alterations that he's made to Pan-Africanism Strikes Back's appearance and stuff like that. Here's what I have to say. And like I said, it's fun in jokes. But now the fact that you have two brothers who really see things differently, and like I said, I'm gonna tell you what I told Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. I said, listen, the guy has his position on African immigrants or in people in the diaspora. I gave my position. People came after me, Tariq Nasheed supporters, right? So much so that even though it was just disagreeing with the concepts, you had people going back to him, telling him I was saying this and I was saying that, which clearly was not true. But that's just how it is. If people are on the hardcore FBA ADOS, which I can understand some of their points of view, and they don't agree with what you're saying, you're wasting your time going after the guy, trying to prove to people that you feel that the guy is a fraud. All right? Even if you have some evidence that points to the fact that, you don't feel that Tariq is going to build this museum, but now it's, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you could be putting your effort someplace else. But Brandon has been adamant on doing that. And he doesn't really care about the jokes that Tariq is making. But the thing about it is that, things like this get personal. Okay? When you got people who live there, families, it starts getting there, altercations can come. You know what I mean? I don't think that because one person has a point of view that you don't like, or another person is retaliating, that, as grown black men, it needs to get this far, because there's a lot of opportunity out there in both sectors. If you're FBA or are strong African American and you want to build in America, there's plenty of opportunities for brothers like that feel like brother Tariq Nasheed feels. And if you're a person that believes in the Pan-Africanism concept like brother Brandon, there are plenty of people that feel that way. I feel like you can do both, right? But I think that, kind of Brandon and kind of making the videos about Tariq as much as he did, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of brought it maybe to this point. And I'm not trying to blame him for that, because obviously you can make content as much as you want. But I think that what Brandon is trying to do is to try to make the videos to try to convince people that Tariq is going about it the wrong way. And let me just say this. Brandon's been to Kenya. He's been through Africa. I've been in Africa out here 7 to 8 years now. And I tried to tell people about what the experience is for me and how it's changed my life. But the average African American is not going to see it like Brandon sees it. Or they may not see it like Dinah see it. Or they may not see it like I see it. You know, I've been here, let's say, like, right now I'm in Nigeria, right? I've been to Africa at least 25 different occasions in the last 6 years. And I have opportunities for myself here. But the average Black American who's living in Cleveland or Detroit, they're not going to have that opportunity. So you talking to them about that don't make no sense. What they're looking at is the issues they're having with the Nigerian American who got smart with them at the store, or the Nigerian American that got smart with them at the coffee place, or a Jamaican that talked down to them. They're looking at it from that perspective, right? And so we need to be able to let the brothers and sisters, you know, have their own say without us interfering. And that's my position. I had to learn that myself. If you have brothers and sisters in the Black community that feel like that the immigrants are having an issue, or they're upset with them for whatever reason it is, then we need to just let them do them, okay? Because we still got to realize that these are our people. And what happens is that as somebody that's Pan-Africanist, or let's say FBA, we start throwing personal shots at each other's opinions, and really what it does, it just brings us all apart. And that's why when brother Tariq Nasheed had made the comment towards some of my videos that I reacted to, so that I didn't want to be Tariq versus brother Umar, because we both have the same people that watch us both. I like what the brother has to say on certain topics, everything I don't agree with, but if I can't say anything else, I'll leave it alone. So that's why I stopped criticizing the brother, just like brother Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. He does some things I personally don't like, I'll just leave him alone, right? And I hope that for both of these brothers who I feel that they have talents in their areas, I got a lot of respect for both of them. At some point, we just got to leave each other alone if we don't get along. Let the brother Tariq do what he's going to do. Let the brother Pan-Africanism do what he's going to do. And if the sides can't get along, then there's plenty of opportunity on either sector. If you're FBA, ADOS, or if your Pan-Africanism Strikes Back, what is going to prove ultimately the end of the day is success. You know, it's Tariq Nasheed is selling to his audience, and his audience is monetizing him. I don't care what he does. It's his audience, right? If they support him, if he raises money, if he raises $2 million, it's his business. It's not our business. Just like if Pan-Africanism Strikes Back is doing something in Kenya, it's not our business. It's not. If I raise $10,000, it ain't nobody's business, right? We need to show how our mindsets are being successful. And we're not going to be able to do it for people by, you know, let's say, for example, criticizing them. I know that brother Dane Calloway and brother Tariq Nasheed had some back and forth and stuff, and that was pretty interesting. Again, the kind of back and forth that goes back with that is, at the end of the day, you get nowhere. You just get one camp, another camp. Just prove who's successful. Let the brothers who feel they aboriginals do their thing. The FBAs do their thing. The Pan-Africans do their thing. And I try to have equally respect for everybody that's in this game, right? Because we all can benefit from each other, even if we don't agree. So that's my message. I wish nothing but the best to brother Pan-Africanism Strikes Back, our brother Tariq Nasheed. I got a lot of love for both of those brothers in LA. And as Black men, you know, we need to be able to have that kind of compassion for each other. I definitely have for both of these brothers. They're two of my favorites here on the platform. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. We're out. Peace.